Ever felt like the challenges that you go through have a bigger meaning to them and are not just mere hurdles, especially if they keep happening too often or after one another and you can't catch a break? Then you are lucky that you have found this video, because we will take you on a journey to uncover the 4 lessons that the universe is trying to teach you through these tough times. So buckle up and get ready to decode these hidden messages. One of the big lessons the universe is teaching us is the importance of patience. In our fast-paced world, we often see patience as just sitting around, but it's actually a deliberate practice that demands a lot of inner strength and emotional resilience. Patience means staying fully involved, even when things are moving slower than we'd like. It's about going with the flow of life, knowing that everything happens in its own time. Impatience creates tension, but patience helps us flow gracefully with life's rhythm. Developing patience can feel like a tough road. As humans, we're wired to want things when we want them. We make plans and expect life to follow in our direction. But the universe operates on its own timeline, often different from ours. Its rhythms and plans may not always align with our time frames. This is where patience truly comes into play. Can you let go of your expectations about how things should unfold? Are you open to discovering the lessons hidden in delays or changes of plans? The universe has its own timing, which might not align with our schedules, but it's always just right. Real patience means embracing the reality of the here and now. When we think about big changes in history, like the Civil Rights Movement, Indian independence, or the end of apartheid, patience stands out as a key factor. These weren't quick fixes. They took years of hard work, determination, and, importantly, patience from everyone involved now. Let's take an example of great leaders whose patience kept them going even when they faced setbacks, oppression, and violence. These leaders, like Dr. King, Gandhi, and Mandela, these leaders stayed focused on their big goals, knowing that their missions were part of something bigger, something that would unfold over time. Sometimes it feels like the universe is testing our patience, making us wait for solutions to our personal problems and dramas. But through this waiting, we're learning to be tougher and more resilient, ready to make positive changes in our own lives and communities. These challenges we're facing now are like rites of passage, helping us build our inner strength and determination. Begin practicing patience with this easy exercise. Every morning, set an intention to go with the flow of whatever happens that day, trusting in a bigger plan. You could repeat a simple mantra like, "Today, I will practice patience and trust in the universe's plan." When impatience creeps in, stop for a moment, take a few deep breaths, and imagine yourself riding the waves of the universe instead of fighting against them. Instead of thinking, "This is taking too long," remind yourself that things are unfolding just as they should, even if we don't fully understand it. With consistent practice, you'll notice that patience brings peace instead of stress. You'll be getting the hang of one of life's most important lessons. Another big lesson life teaches us is resilience. Resilience means being able to bounce back from tough times, like setbacks or failures, as we go through life. It's like having spiritual elasticity that helps us keep going even when things get rough. Real resilience is about more than just getting through tough times. It's about facing those challenges, learning from them, and coming out stronger on the other side. It's like how a pearl forms from a grain of sand. Our resilience turns pain into something beautiful. The journey of spiritual growth isn't a smooth ride. It's more like a challenging hike through rocky terrain. There are obstacles and steep climbs at every corner. Resilience is what gives us the strength to overcome those hurdles instead of letting them block our path forever. Imagine your biggest dream is to become a successful painter and open your own gallery. To make that dream real, you'll need a lot of resilience. First, you'll have to work hard for years to improve your painting skills. Then, you might face rejection from gallery owners, art experts, and critics who might not get your artistic style right away. In the tough times when nobody notices your work, it's tempting to give up on your dream. But resilience helps you bounce back, make changes, and keep going. Every setback isn't a sign to quit, but a lesson pushing you closer to your ultimate destiny. If you see it that way, You'll keep pursuing your passion until everything falls into place for your big breakthrough. Resilience is key for those who are on a path to fulfill their highest callings and spiritual missions. Life may throw challenges our way to see if we're truly committed and strong enough to fully embrace our destinies. So how do you begin building the resilience needed to tackle life's challenges and make your biggest dreams come true? When life gets tough, our basic habits and self-care often slip away. But sticking to a daily routine helps keep us grounded and steady during rough times. Make sure you stick to healthy habits like exercising, eating well, pursuing your passions, and getting enough sleep. A strong foundation helps us handle stress more effectively. Feeling impatient and wanting quick change can make tough times even harder. Instead, focus on small steps forward and celebrate each little achievement. Trust that by consistently putting in effort, you'll see big changes eventually. Remember, as the saying goes, every journey starts with a single step. When we're too fixed on specific outcomes, setbacks can really knock us down. Having a growth mindset means staying open to how life shapes our journey. View every delay or obstacle as a lesson, pushing you towards a better path than you imagined. Stay curious about the process rather than just focused on the end result. During tough times, it's important to have supportive mentors and communities to lean on. Connect with people who have faced similar challenges for guidance. Join groups that emphasize mindfulness and spiritual values. Having this support system helps prevent you from feeling lost or isolated by self-doubt. By consistently practicing resilience, you'll build up the strength to weather any storm that comes your way. The universe's plan for your growth and enlightenment will become clearer with each time you apply resilience in your journey. Here is one thing that is obvious. Change is constant. Everything from the smallest particles to the vast galaxies is always in flux and transforming. To fight against change is to go against the very essence of existence. Many of us naturally resist change and cling to what's familiar, like our relationships, possessions, and even our identities. But the universe has a way of shaking things up to push us forward in our growth. As we've talked about, patience and resilience help us handle life's challenges with grace. But to fully embrace the flow of the universe, we need to accept that reality is always changing. Change isn't something to fear. It's a beautiful part of life that opens up endless opportunities for growth, transformation, and excitement. When we let go of things that no longer serve us, we make room for new experiences, relationships, passions, and truths to come into our lives. The universe has a way of shaking up our lives, which can be uncomfortable. But it's like a tough but loving teacher, removing the blinders of our self-imposed limits. This upheaval pushes us to grow and reach higher levels of awareness. It's up to us whether we fight against it or go with the flow. Many spiritual and philosophical beliefs highlight the idea that everything changes, and embracing this constant change leads to enlightenment. In Buddhism, for example, the Four Noble Truths teach that life is full of dissatisfaction and impermanence. Only by accepting this impermanence can we move past our attachments and the suffering they bring. The Greek philosopher Heraclitus famously said, "You can't step in the same river twice." He understood that what seems constant is just an illusion, hiding the fact that everything is always changing, including our own thoughts and bodies. These examples from wisdom traditions remind us that our struggle against the constant changes in life is what causes our inner turmoil. But if we can let go and flow with these changes, we can find newfound peace, growth, and new discoveries. Let me ask you all directly. What parts of your life, your routines, relationships, or situations are you holding on to because you're afraid of change? What could happen if you found the courage to go with the flow of the changes the universe is nudging you towards? Take a moment to think about these questions. Before we explore ways to handle these transitions smoothly, take a moment to acknowledge any discomfort you feel about facing inevitable change. Consider what freedoms might come from letting go of what you're holding on to. By embracing patience, resilience, and change, we've learned some key spiritual lessons from the universe. But at the heart of it all is one central truth. Living with purpose is crucial. Having a clear purpose isn't just about reaching goals or racking up achievements. It's about tuning into the deeper vibes of the universe that show us our special reasons for being here. When we're connected to our purpose, we become active partners in the universe's big picture. When we come into this world, we bring with us a unique essence and a mission for our souls. We're born with certain interests, talents, and experiences that prepare us for specific roles. Our purpose is tied to how we can contribute best to the growth of everything around us. We often get caught up in chasing superficial things, like money, status, or short-term joys. As a result, we end up living far below our true potential. But the universe has a way of pushing us back on track, sometimes through tough challenges or unexpected detours, to remind us of our deeper purpose. When we listen to those cosmic signs and commit to our authentic journey of growth, we tap into powerful energy, meaningful coincidences, and even what feels like natural guidance. We start to see ourselves as important parts of the bigger picture of existence. Discovering and living your purpose takes a lot of bravery to let go of fake versions of yourself. But in the end, it's what we're all meant to do. It's the main journey where we can blend and live out all the other lessons from the universe perfectly. The search for purpose has captivated thinkers, spiritual leaders, and truth seekers throughout history, spanning different cultures and ages. From Aristotle's idea of living in harmony with one's true self to Nietzsche's call to have a singular life mission, grappling with the question of life purpose has been a central theme in humanity's greatest minds. Indigenous wisdom also sees purpose as a spiritual duty to the community. For instance, the Navajo people believe that each of us has a special role to maintain harmony and beauty in the world, a purpose that's deeply meaningful. Eastern philosophies offer a cosmic perspective on purpose. In Hinduism, it's believed that we're all essential pieces of the divine puzzle, meant to reunite with divine consciousness. Buddhism teaches that our purpose is found in overcoming selfish desires to break free from the cycle of suffering. Although different traditions have their own views, they all agree on one thing. Our purpose isn't about making ourselves look good, but about serving the greater good of everyone. It's a call to play an active role in the universe's big picture. With those ideas in mind, let's take a moment to think about our own sense of purpose. Begin by closing your eyes and taking a few deep breaths to center yourself. Picture your entire life journey from the beginning until now, every experience, relationship, lesson, and growth you've encountered. Now, imagine stepping back and seeing it all from a wide-angle view, as if you're the universe itself watching its own story unfold through you. From this broader perspective, think about the recurring themes, interests, talents, and passions that have been part of you from the start. Consider which people, causes, or activities resonate deeply with your soul's energy. Where do you feel most alive and connected to your sense of purpose? Let yourself have some moments of insight about your unique essence and soul's mission. Don't analyze or doubt them, just notice them as they come up. You might feel like writing down or expressing the thoughts and feelings that arise. After pondering in this manner, you can open your eyes, staying mindful of the mysterious energies shaping your purpose. Be patient and have faith that by following its cues one step at a time, you'll stay tuned in to the grand harmony of the universe. If you're eager to keep learning, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to stay in touch and hit the notification bell to catch the latest cosmic insights. Today, we talked about 4 important lessons from the universe: patience, resilience, change, and purpose. Which one resonated with you the most? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and let's keep tuning in to what the universe has to share with us.